Welcome to Nicola Phillips, Vice-Chancellor of Adelaide University. We have 10 questions of the day revolving around key questions in the future of higher education, and the challenge is to respond to all 10 questions in 3 minutes. Nicola, are you ready?
I think so.
Excellent. Question one. Quilt's longitudinal data says 1 in 5 graduates feel a bit dissatisfied and overqualified, that they're not using what they had learned in their degree. What's one thing universities could do to change that?
Keep engaging and coordinating with business and employers so that these skills that students are graduating with are well understood and supporting students in the transition to the workplace. Two things.
Excellent. And following on from that, question two, are our degrees relevant enough for a workforce changing at pace in response to AI?
Yes, they are, but they need to keep changing at pace in order to remain relevant.
Question three, should all academic staff have a teaching qualification? Yes or no, and one sentence why?
Yes, because it's such an important part of what we do.
Is the academic promotion system still suitable for the modern workforce, in particular, thinking about recognition of impact in the work of academics?
It can be. Definitely can be. There's no one approach to academic promotions, and they have to be made to be relevant to the world in which impact is such an important part of our work.
Question five. In an institution, should a single area be in charge of AI or should change making be distributed and why?
Distributed because it has to run through everything we do, just as it runs through everything that's going on in society at the moment.
Excellent. In a world where applications and CVs are often written by AI and then organisations often use AI tools to vet them, is it time to start using a different process where humans talk to humans?
Absolutely. And we've known for a long time that interviews are a poor way of assessing somebody's potential when taken on their own. So, yes, we need to adapt.
Another question of adaptation, question seven, around 57% of staff in the sector are professional. Is that ratio about right? And name one way we could harness their capacity better.
I think that ratio feels about right. It varies across different institutions and different contexts depending on needs. One thing that we can do, make sure that and professional staff are working hand in glove with one another at all times and build a culture that supports that.
Question eight, have we reached a crisis in overregulation or are universities coping just fine?
I wouldn't choose to use the word crisis, but I do think that we have serious questions to be asking about overregulation and overlapping regulation.
We have a huge focus on recruiting underrepresented student cohorts, in particular through the goals of the Accord. Why don't we do the same for staff?
It's a good question. We should and we need to. It would be hoped as well that that kind of recruitment at student level would also feed a pipeline, as it were, of people who would make for a more diverse workforce in the future.
Question 10, what will convince today's PhD students to be tomorrow's academics?
Make it possible for them to undertake PhD study with the right kind of support, the right kind of terms and conditions, the right kind of pay to make it a viable prospect for them.
I believe that is very close to the 3 minute mark. A bonus question, and probably the most important one for you, one that you would have been asked the moment you walked in the door, Adelaide Crows or Port Power?
Oh, I couldn't possibly answer that. I've enjoyed a lot of Crows games, but I'm waiting for my first Port game.
Fantastic. Nicola, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Tim.